Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to American Truck Simulator, where today we're taking a tractor from Barstow to Yuma. It's not 310 unfortunately, in game, or in real life, so we can't do the whole 310 to Yuma joke. Except I just did. Sorry, except I just did. I was moving something and I realised I was facing away from the microphone. We're on good money now. 16,200, and I have used the rear coupling here to get the truck attached. Took some faffing, but it's attached. I will eventually remember to actually show you guys that bit. Without further ado, let's get moving. And I want to be safe. Oh, well, I've already come out far enough. There we go. Now I have repaired the truck. I have refueled the truck, and I have rested our driver here, so we are good to go all the way to Yuma, and then some. Probably. One thing that is evident though is that the truck the truck takes less fuel than the driver does. By that I mean, for every tank of fuel I think you need about 2 rest stops to use a full tank, unless you're going through Nevada probably. I also discovered why I was maxing out at 65 before, and I will be maxing out at 65 here, even in Arizona, where the truck limits are faster, and that is because I'm doing a World of Trucks contract, and the speed limiter is by default on. And there is no way to turn it off, which is why I got so confused at the limiter, not having the option to turn off the limiter. Is not a problem with the truck. It is a design feature. It's what I'm going to call it, a design feature of the contracts themselves. Because there are no bugs, only unintentional features. Can I take this to 55? I'm not going to risk it. 35 is a much more sane speed. Oh, probably could have taken this to 55. So, let's just indicate out. There's cruise control on at 56, which is a bit too fast. 53. 55. Let's just cruise it down to 55. I meant to take that turn off. Is there anywhere I can pull a U-turn? That looks like a place up here. The trailer won't fit though. Yeah, the trailer won't fit through there. Even the sat-nav is saying, yeah, you gotta turn around, dude. I can't sat-nav. I'm just gonna put on the hazard lights because I am a hazard, and I'm fully aware of this. Let's just stop the AI trying to overtake. Now the issue remains, how and where am I going to turn around? Because this is decidedly not a good thing to be happening. So the way station in a mile, they usually don't have broken medians. I'm just going to stop using the hazards. And I am just kind of looking. Oh, wonderful. I have to put it into the way station. Gonna do this at the actual speed limit of the way station here, which is 15. Can't put cruise control on under like 30, I think, which is kind of comical. So let's get that going. Take off in third gear because this truck has ridiculous amounts of torque. And resume our search for... oh, hang on. Has the sat-nav now updated to give us a new route? Because that would be amazing. I think it has, you know. Well, I was in 6th there. The engine notes changed so drastically there that I was a bit concerned. 54, 55, and I think the sat-nav has updated. I'll have to wait until we get to the next intersection because I'll be slowing down there anyway. The sat-nav has in fact updated by the looks of it. Which is a positive development. The issue is I now have no idea where it's going to take me. Because I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's another W900. Crap. Oh, he's slowing down to let me through. Thank you, sir. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Okay, that was pretty close to a crash. I saw the truck coming, but it was a bit late by that point. Which is why I'm now kind of stopped up at a weird angle across the road. That guy looks to be having some issues in that van. You letting me out, sir? No, you are not. Oh, the AI does this to me so often enough for me to do it to them this one time. Half the fun of this is trying to find the correct gear. Because I'm like legit looking at the screen and just kind of moving my hand around from muscle memory. And feeling out where the gears actually are. Which is an interesting experience if you got a G27 or something like that and you're trying to find the gears from muscle memory at a weird angle. It is of course how it works in real life, but I mean my gear stick is on somewhat of a level with the wheel, so it's a bit odd. I was gonna talk about something today, but I can't remember what it was gonna be. Well done, me. This road is quite nice, I must say. People have been saying, like, I've been looking through the Steam forum, or the Steam forums on ATS, which, by the way, looking through the Steam forums is rarely a good idea. The Steam discussion pages. Unless it's on the Rainbow Gave Gaming official group, in which case go ahead, because there's nothing there. Do feel free to like have chats there, and I will weigh in on certain issues if I deem them appropriate for me to weigh in on. If I've got an opinion that I want to share, I will share it. But I was looking through the Steam discussion pages about the Arizona update and kind of the latest updates to ATS and the beta and the upcoming Arizona expansion, which as part of the beta at the moment. And people were saying, oh my god, it's all been done before, all the roads look the same. It's like, seriously? They're quite obviously new models. And yes, game developers do love reusing assets. That's called cost cutting. The reason AAA games have such ridiculous budgets these days is because they don't do cost cutting. They just say, oh, we need 63,000 different types of building. Okay. Most games you get 20, 25 maybe. That's considered a lot. AAA games go way over the top, and then people complain about reused assets. Whereas if assets are reused in like a really smart way, like a lot of the road signs in ATS are just the same asset. There's no like different textures on them or different skins on them. That's a smart way to reuse them, because like there's something that you don't really take too much notice of. And in Skyrim, all of the little shelving units that you see in houses, this is a fact by the way, you can look it up yourself if you know clip through. All of the little kind of small shelves in houses are just the tops of dressers. The dressers are still there, it's just they've clipped the developers clipped them into the ground so you can't see them. I have no idea where this is bringing me anymore, but it's definitely bringing me somewhere. I'm slightly concerned it's taking me the longest route in the world ever, because I'm gonna have to look at the map, because the original route was the original route was from Barstow, which is here, to Yuma, which is here, which meant that I was supposed to go down, and then probably across here and then down. So what I did was I made this bit longer, took this road which is possibly a bit shorter, and maybe actually shortened the route, I don't know. No, I lengthened it because of this ridiculous nonsense here. Yeah, I lengthened the route by a couple of 100 miles probably. Definitely a couple of dozen. So we're turning off for El Centro here. I do want to get up to the area in California that I haven't been yet. That'll be an eventual thing. I do want to hang about in Arizona for a little while. The issue, of course, being getting jobs that'll get me to Arizona. Yeah, that was my fault. That was my fault. No, that one was also my fault. Remember, I fixed up the truck to 0% damage before I did this delivery. I'm not fixing it again for a while. 28, 29, 30, there we go. I'm not going to fix the truck for another 2 or 3 deliveries yet, so unless I actually have to, unless I got like the annoying visit service warning on the dash, that's when I'm going to be fixing the truck. I think we're good for everything, by the way. It's just kind of on a side note, I think we're good for well, we are good for fuel. Oh, there's the fuel gauge. Yeah, we're definitely good for fuel, just looking at that. When we need to worry, it's actually going to be visible. That's a genuinely nice little thing. Is that a railroad crossing I'm coming up ahead? There was some sort of sign there. I remember what what I was trying to say earlier that I'd completely forgotten about, and it's nothing about me getting mixed up and forgetting English again. Some of you guys know that I play a lot of farm sim, just an irresponsible amount, because I'm constantly trying to get off camera work done on Colbra and just kind of getting a lot of stuff that I don't really need to do in a video done. And yesterday I decided I would just flat out take a day off farm sim after recording the video yesterday, which was yesterday's video. Yeah, it all makes sense. So yesterday for me, I recorded yesterday for you that video. Yeah, that it all makes sense. And yeah, after that I just played some Minecraft. I've been playing a Skyblock world, which actually I usually play when I'm rendering because it seems to work reasonably well as a kind of a rendering, I want to derp around in something or other kind of world, and I'll probably return to that today because it makes sense to do that. It's not like something random that I'm doing just for the sake of doing it. It's like, oh, I'm passing time while rendering. I'm going to play some Minecraft and see how long it takes me to get this world built up. I might actually swap mod packs though. I might swap into a new world and start up again. I'm not too happy with the mod pack I'm currently using, so I might swap to something different. In happier news, we are making relatively good progress. We're still in California apparently, but we may be entering Arizona very soon. I'm just going to pull in behind this guy and grab a tow. I know that aerodynamics modeling isn't a thing in ATS, but it possibly should be. That'd be really cool if you could like come up behind a truck like this and actually grab a tow so you're saving fuel. It's something that'd be a bit too realistic maybe, but it'd be pretty cool too. Be very dangerous, I will admit that, and probably very difficult to actually implement. There we go, because we'll be slowed down to 30 anyway. Oh, I'm in the right lane, or the correct lane already, which was the left lane, Americans and mainland Europeans and most of the world. The left lane is the correct lane. I'm kidding, of course, because in theory actually driving right-hand drive cars is better for right-handed people. No, it's not. It's actually worse. Yeah, driving left-handed cars, left-hand drive cars, which is what we have in Ireland, is actually better for people who are right-handed, because the more agile hand is on the wheel, and that's where it should be. The gear shifting is just like kind of something you can do mindlessly with, you know, even a stick. No trolling here, but left-hand drive cars are safer for right-handed people to drive. We're entering Arizona. Is the speed limit increased? Yes, it is. So now all I need to do is... We're going to Yuma. Why is the thing not... Oh, we're going over there. We're going off to the left, not the right. 64. 65. So we're coming off this next intersection here. Yuma looks really pretty. It's pretty. Look at how pretty Yuma is, Mama. And I do apologize for my borderline racist act. Racist? Yes. Yes, racist. It's like racist, only vocal, I guess. Why did I come up with the word racist? How did I come up with the word racist? Two very important questions that will never be answered. So we're coming up to our delivery point here. Obviously, it's a farm. And where are we delivering it to? Where's... Oh, it's not that parking bay that I absolutely hate in this style of building, style place, is it? Yes, of course it is. This is one of the worst ones actually, because you got trailers on the left and the right. This is gonna be a difficult one, I think. Okay. So let's start looking at the back. Oh yeah, that's right. It's almost completely pointless. No, I want the rear end of the trailer to be turning right, isn't it? Okay, that was a failure. Let's try again. This time I'm gonna bring the trailer more forward, even more forward, because why not? And all I really want to do at first is try and guide the rear end of the trailer to the left of the first the trailer that's on the right even of the trailer that's on the left, and then try and slide it in from there. There's contact, but what's it on? The trailer that I was trying to avoid. Let's do this from outside the cab, just because it's going to be a bit easier. So we're going to start off by bringing the trailer over to the left. That was right. Okay, there we go. So that's by bringing the trailer to the left. Now start swinging it back to the right, because it'll swing around hopefully. Come on. Have I overdone it to the left now? Okay, so that's definitely an improvement. I'm just going to idle it backwards, so I'm not touching the throttle here at all, and the hands of the dude in the truck are going mental because he doesn't quite understand what I'm trying to do here. Okay, come on. This is a success. It's in. There we go. Parking brake on. Engine off. Cargo. Decoupled. And that should have been satisfactory. How much damage did I take? 2%. So 79.27 and 493. That's not bad. So we're now down here in Yuma. I'm hoping to get over to maybe Tucson or San Simon, maybe Nogales or Sierra Vista. I wouldn't mind getting maybe up to Kingman or Camp Verde either. Ehrenberg and Phoenix are a bit too close. Wouldn't mind getting up to Page or Kayenta. Holbrook or Shola would also be nice. Or Ukiah in California. So you got just over half the map explored here, which is nice. There's a place up here that is literally just up by Winnemucca that is literally just a fuel station, but there's a fuel station in Winnemucca. So you literally have to go out of your way to get to that petrol station. And that's obviously to connect up to, I think that's Washington State. Americans, please do feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's Washington State up there. And you'd have to, that's probably a road that'll lead in there eventually when that side is added. The same with the road coming out of Jackpot over here. That's one that will head into the next state over. Hornbrook, literally the end of the road is a rest station, which is a bit odd. Same over here in Eureka, there's a road that's largely useless. And the roads from California, you can see where they... no, you can't, because I was on this road today. I've used every road that pretty much leads into... Ehrenberg is apparently in California. If only just. Makes me wonder why it wasn't included in the game originally, because it's like right on the border. Like there's the state line. Yeah, odd. In any case, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you all very much for watching. Oh, that's genuinely useful. Huh. So there, apparently the eye in the map tells you what everything means. Their garage for sale in Phoenix. Just out of curiosity. I don't know. Oh yes, there is. It's up here by 42 Print. Yeah, until next time, stay safe and goodbye.